We all know that Donald Trump's brain is nothing but a big giant cranium filled with moldy jello. But at the same time, we also know that his physical body is falling apart at the seams. So the question now is, which one is going to completely crap out and stop working altogether first? The brain, the psyche, or the body? Multiple pieces came out on Monday of this week. Bunch of different major outlets reporting on Donald Trump's grotesque and growing more and more obvious physical decay. We can't even call it physical decline anymore. This is decay. His body is shutting down and giving up on him. One of the things, obviously, that everybody points out is the massive amount of makeup now slathered over both of his very swollen hands. And for that, I want to tell a bit of a story here. Last week, my mother went in for a total knee replacement, and in a weird, change of pace, I was in the waiting room with my dad. Typically, he is the one back having medical procedures, but I'm sitting next to him. And he has been in a state of congestive heart failure for a long time. Numerous heart problems. He is on the blood thinners. He is on all of these medications. And I look at his hands. Both of his hands. And he has not had any IVs, nothing, anytime recently. I mean, it's been months and months. Both of his hands completely covered in giant purple bruises from almost the wrist to the knuckle, side to side. And as I was looking at that, knowing all of the medical problems that he has, that pattern on his hand of those bruises is identical to the makeup pattern on Donald Trump's hands. Then a few days after that, medical professional that I see all the time on Reels talked about the fact that this is congestive heart failure in Donald Trump, which kind of made me like, holy crap, I was right. I looked at my dad with congestive heart failure. The visible signs he is showing said that looks exactly like Trump. And then a medical professional who actually does have a degree, a doctorate, said, hey, this is actually congestive heart failure. But this man's body is falling apart at an accelerating rate. But let me read you this. This is from The Bulwark. Trump's been to see a dentist 3 times so far this year without explanation. In fact, it's not even just this year, it's this month. 3 times emergency dental visits. Doesn't sound right. Last fall, he told reporters he received an MRI, but didn't say, or at times seemed to know, what for. He's repeatedly bragged about acing cognitive tests, raising questions about why he's taking so many in the first place. His ankles have been visibly swollen. He keeps a fairly light public schedule, especially compared to his first term. There have been multiple occasions where he has appeared to fall asleep during televised White House events. Episodes aides insist are just prolonged blinks. Yet despite all that, Trump refuses to be transparent about his health. On top of that, MS Now reported yesterday, Monday, that his aides have had to make some adjustments to the way he operates. And MS Now actually pointed out, finally, things that I have been pointing out for months, saying this. They've made some adjustments to his schedule. No morning events. He wears more comfortable shoes now. He's largely seated for events, which kind of bugs me that they're only just now saying that, because I have been saying that all year long, that the man doesn't stand up anymore. They've cut down on travel, so this is becoming a growing storyline, and including among Republicans who are privately whispering, President Trump, he's getting older as 80 approaches, as he has another physical ahead of him in a couple weeks. Is he now more concerned about his legacy and his more unfiltered version of himself, and therefore not what the people want? And I do think, yes, that is what's happening. This man seems to know, because many times when you get to that point, you know. He seems to know that his time on this planet is coming to an end. His body is telling him constantly, dude, I can't do this anymore. And that is when people start to look at the legacy issues. They don't care about the here and now. They don't care about what you think of me, what you're doing, what I'm doing. How will I be remembered? So you go all out. You do the craziest things imaginable. Things that 10 years ago wouldn't have crossed your mind. But the filter's gone because of his brain problems. The inhibitions are gone because of his body problems. He is trying desperately to do everything or anything he can just to have some kind of legacy, because he knows he doesn't have much time left to build it. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.